is a bit of a holy place for some people. There are many so-called gods from the world of cinema here. One of them is Palme d'Or-winning German director Wim Wenders. His new documentary, Pope Francis, A Man of His Word, takes us inside the Vatican for the first time in history. Let's go meet him.
For the first time in history, the Pope opens his doors to address the questions and issues we face together as a leader whose faith inspires the world.
I have the distinct honor of presenting to you Pope Francis of the Holy See.
Buonasera.
From award-winning director Wim Wenders.
Abbiamo tanto da fare e dobbiamo farlo insieme.
Wim Wenders, congratulations on the film.
Thank you, Ev.
Can you tell us something that happened off camera that was memorable to you with Pope Francis?
Each time we had 4 sessions, we were both exhausted and said, okay, that's it for today. Camera stopped. The Pope got up and with a never-ending energy and enthusiasm went to each and everybody, and sometimes it was 20 people altogether. Looked everybody in the eye, talked to everybody, shook hands with everybody, had a present for everybody, and didn't make a single difference between important people like producers or electricians. And he was just as much there as he was in front of the camera.
Nos dice que no se puede servir a dos señores. O servimos a Dios o servimos a las riquezas.
We're smiling here in the studio at the looks of this car. We are used to the big American limousines, and this is a Mr. Bean car by comparison, and yet it's going to take him around town.
He talks a lot about waste and extravagance and poverty in the film. Cannes is a very extravagant place. What do you think he would make of the Cannes Film Festival?
It's a place of communication, that's for sure. As such, he'd probably be interested because he wants to communicate. On the other hand, it's a very worldly place. It's a place, as you said, that also excludes anybody who couldn't afford the extravagancy of being here. I think it wouldn't be his cup of tea. He doesn't know much about movies to begin with. First thing he told me, I heard about you, and they said good things about you, but you must know I haven't seen a single one of your film, and you shouldn't be sad about it because I don't know movies. It's not my thing. I like people. I don't need images of people.
Was there a limit to what you could ask him?
There was no off-limit question. But of course, and I asked him altogether 55 questions. Of course, the film in the end shows a little excerpt of our 8 hours of conversation. Especially I had all this space for all these encounters with other people, for all his presences all over the world in prisoners, in hospitals, in the American Senate, in front of the United Nations. So altogether, our 8 hours shrank into 1 hour.
Wim, you won the Palme d'Or and with Paris, Texas, back here in 1984. You've made some of the most profound films about America. What do you think of America today?
We share that phenomena not just with America, but we share it with other territories of the world, with powerful nations, with Russia, with China, with Turkey. We share that fate that we have world leaders who are moral dwarfs and who are not capable of, what should I say, empathy, and who are strictly into power. And so each morning I wake up, I'm a little sad that I wake up into this world, but then again, it also empowers many people to want to change this and to want to think of a moral revolution, and that is what we need on our planet. And maybe we go through this dark valley at the time in order to come out of it alive and think of a better world.
One of your masterpieces is Pina, which you started making with the choreographer Pina Bausch before she died. Tell us about this decision to mix technology with cinema and dance.
Technology is only good if it enhances our possibilities. And the 3D technology helped me to finally do justice to the beauty of Pina's art. And that's what technology is good for, to seize things that before cameras couldn't seize. Now you can shoot, anybody today can make a shot from up in the air. You don't need a helicopter anymore. Anybody can buy lots of stuff. Anybody can shoot a movie today, anybody, with technology that is available in your supermarket and can edit it on your computer. So it's become a very democratic medium, which doesn't make it easier to do something that can move the world.
And I know when you were younger, you lived in Paris. You went there to become a painter. Tell us about this time that you used to spend hiding in the Cinémathèque Française and watching free movies.
3, 4, sometimes 5. On weekends, I saw all 5 or even 6. I spent days and days. In the end, I started to write down things in the dark so I would remember. Because if you see 5 films in a row, some people do that in Cannes. When you go to bed, it becomes one movie. So I had to start to write to remember things I noticed. And I just learned, I had a crash course in the history of cinema. And I just learned what that is, that it's a craft. I learned to distinguish styles. I learned what it takes to make a movie. And then I realized this is a better medium than anything I knew before. It is music and architecture and writing and painting and photographer all rolled into one cinema. That's it. That is the best thing you can do. There's nothing better.
Wim Wenders, thank you. Thank you very much.